she needs that kind of attention, she will come and spend some time here. Okay, these are the things. See, these are the biological factors. Even suppose if you started learning, okay, see here what happened, because she got milk from the cow, the tiger. So she's accepting, she's her mother, like, okay. Even the biological factors also, it links in some language development. Actually, how many people saw this movie? What is that? I forgot the name. Forest person. He completely grew up in forest. He knows all the languages of animals, birds, and all. What's his name?
Mowgli, ma'am.
Oogie. Yeah, one more movie also there.
Tarzan.
Yeah, Rajan. See, here we need to check. Even in this Aranya movie, I don't know. I have no idea. See, biological factors. Whenever we are discussing about the biological factors, what kind of things are going biologically, their neurons and all. Sometimes if they are not good, yes, they can't learn that language easily. And environmental factors and social factors. Social factors in the sense, see, environmental. In this example, the tiger, how it's going and thinking like, see, this is a different animal, that is a different animal. Actually, whenever the tiger sees the next cow, actually it needs to eat that, okay? But still, she accepted her as a mother. So she's going and saying back, okay? These things will happen even in the language development also. Suppose if cub is with only the tiger, actually one more movie is there, na? A recent movie that lions, this thing. That line also something like she don't know like how to behave and all. Lion
The Lion King, ma'am.
The Lion King. That is also. See here, whenever language development is happening, we need to check how is the environment, what are the social factors, how people are communicating with each other. So how language acquisition is happening. So these are the things are very important. Even from the childhood onwards, we need to observe and we need to keep an eye on the kids, and the children. So based on them only, based on the environmental, biological, and the social factors also, it affects on the language development. Not only that, how people will pronounce. See, suppose if you entered a nice hotel, okay, there how people will speak. They speak very nicely, like, ma'am, what do you like? Like everything, good evening, ma'am, something like that. See, suppose if you went to a small hotel like Cave, Chai Wala, okay, near to the places, like, they'll say, how they will speak? By kya lete? Kya chahiye? I say, okay, here they will come to the point. They don't beat around the bush like good morning, good evening, how are you? How can I help you? How many people you are? Like that, they don't ask. See here, even the language, the social environment, and the environment also, it affects on the people. So we need to see how, actually see, even your body language, your language also will changes. Okay, so whenever kids are growing, we need to check in what environment they are growing, how the environmental factors affecting on the kid. These are the things we need to consider. Am I clear? Next, we'll check with the cognitive development in childhood. That is unit 9. See, what are the cognitions? Anybody can explain me? What are the cognitive factors we have?
Thinking process, ma'am. Cognition means?
Thinking
process.
Yeah. Thinking, processing, sensing, even the intelligence and language. Okay. These are the cognitive. Learning. See, without language, can we learn anything?
No, ma'am.
Why not? I think some Murthigaru is in the previous class he said yes, no? No. Without language, we cannot learn anything. Even the animals also, they have their own language. Yeah, suppose if they are unable to communicate in a language, yes, they do use sign language. Okay, but yes, it depends on the person to person. So here, if you want to develop, we need to have a knowledge. So here, cognitive development, how it happens in the child. Okay, in children development, in any child development, actually information, when whatever the information is processing to them, okay, What are the conceptual researches they have? Okay, these are the things we'll consider, and based on that, they will improve their perpetual skills, and not only that, language and learning will happen. Okay, whenever the learning is happening, it definitely impacts on the brain development. Okay, what is the left brain and the right brain? Anybody can tell me?
One is for artistic and all, one is for logic and cognitive thinking.
Very good. Okay. See, what is the difference between logical and creative? Yeah.
Ma'am, for creative is like the artists and all the singers right brain, and left brain, I think, if I'm not wrong, is for the mathematicians. You know, to calculate, they use a lot of left brain.
Okay. So how can we balance?
Can you give balance?
Yeah, how can you balance?
No, I don't. No idea how we can balance right and left brain.
See, suppose if the student is very good at maths, you mean to say he can't paint?
No, he does. They can do both. Yeah, it does
He
happen.
can do both the things. Okay. Actually, here what will happen? See, when he's doing maths and drawing in the same manner, okay, parents, because of the peer pressure, mainly the parents and the teachers, they always focus him onto the maths. They don't allow him to focus on the creative one. So here what happening? Instead of focusing on the creative one maths, they will be with the one thing. Okay. Whenever the person reaches what he wants, finding his passion, all these words coming at the time of 20 or 18 or somewhere around, whenever he's changing his age. Okay. In that age process, again, he will go back to his passion. Okay, that's the reason many people, if they're not good in education also, but they're good in many things. We can see what is the education of A.R. Rahman, but the way he delivers the music, unbelievable. Am I right or wrong? Even the sports persons, yes, they're good in somewhere. So here, what people will do, they will focus, they don't focus on the creative thing process. Okay, most of them, they'll focus on the materialistic things. Okay, suppose if my son does maths very well, he'll become a good this thing. Okay, or else they will logical thinking will be more, so he can become a very good IT professional, like that. So completely they will focus on their education. Instead of, yeah, I have a question.
I
Suppose one
have a
man,
question. Sorry.
yeah, yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, you mean to say that we can develop the ability to be creative, or I thought it was an inbuilt character where if we have, we can develop, but uh, is it that we can actively develop a creative side or a logical side? Can we, by practice or something, can we do that?
Yes, we can develop creative side and logical side. See, I think many people like I don't know. I'm not remembering the time. Like many people, whenever they have in free time, okay, they will start doing. They will completely focus on their passion. Like, see, I think Rajiv Gandhi. He's a politician, okay, but he have a great passion towards learning. What do you call? Uh, he got the aircraft driving license. So that is his passion. Not only that, many people, I'm not remembering one person name. He's good in maths. At the same time, he's good in painting also. Okay, you can see many businessmen, okay, they're good in logical thinking. See, business people, they need to have logical thinking much and much, more and more, come what may. Okay, by means they need to give importance from the office boy to the next CEO. Okay, or else, yes, sometimes the so-called politicians also, they have to deal with each and everyone. But here, they do have logical thinking. At the same time, they will enjoy music, they will writing poetry, many things they are. Okay, here, Mr. Pygott is referred, cognitive developing occurs between ages 7 and 11. Okay, here, most of the things like these are the concrete operating stages. At this stage, if the person is good in maths, good in art, like creative thinking, any kind of a sports also, the parents needs to manage. Okay, they need to give very good, what do you call, focus on these two areas. Then what will happen? Two brains will work. I think Finland, no, in one school is there. I forgot the school name also. All the kids, they can use their left hand and right hand. Okay, see, most of the time, whenever you are using the right hand, you have logical brain, and whenever you are using the left hand, you have creative brain. It works more like that. So, but those kids, they use two hands same manner. Even in India, also one principal, actually, they will make the students practice from their childhood onwards. Okay, so here what happens? These two kids, they will use two hands. Not only that, they are good in mathematics, not only maths, in any other subjects, even they are good in sports and they are good in what you call other arena of the life. But still, they can manage. See, it completely depends on the way you are treating the children. So here, whenever the age is approaching in 7 to 11, that's what Mr. Poigat is telling. Okay, school age children can engage in classification or the ability to group according to the features. See here, whenever the people are focusing their ability, okay, what are the things they are focusing? Here we need to check what kind of abilities they have, how they are managing. Suppose if they can manage into two different ways, yes, we need to give that kind of importance to the people. So here, irrespective of the egocentrism, okay, we need to focus on their cognitive abilities. See here, most of the parents, what they do, the parents both are doctors, okay. Here, from the school age onwards, even from the birth onwards, I can say sometimes that kids have a peer pressure from the parents. You want to become a doctor, even the society people also, whoever come to their like home and all visiting purpose, total the peace. Okay, they will say, hey, your parents are both are doctors. I think he's also going to become a big doctor. See here, even the IAS officers, lawyers, business people, here they don't give any importance what they want. Okay, here they have the peer pressure. So right day one onwards, they need to become like that. Nowadays, even the IT trend is also going on the same way. See, your parents are IT professionals. I think you are also going to big IT professional. See, what is his passion? What is his interest? What is his skill? We need to identify where he's good at, what kind of ability he have. I think I met one guy 3 months back. He's exactly at 17. He have very good passion towards the, what you call, writing part. Okay. He can write very well. Actually, I can say he's an imaginary writer also. Okay. He can cook stories just like this. But he's good in maths. All subjects is good. But parents, they don't entertain him towards his writing part. They always disgrace. What he then, like, he started blogging somewhere without knowing the people. Okay, parents. Now, one day they come to know that he's doing all this stuff. Here, the parents' complaint is he's wasting his time. His son complaint is, I am doing all. Okay, I'm contributing towards my studies. Again, I'm doing this. Parents, what parents will say, suppose if he is invested this time also into the education part, he will get more. See, suppose if he is studying for 5 hours with the maths and all his study books, okay, he may get good marks. But suppose if he is spending 10 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 hour time with his writing passion, he have more ability. He will get some extra energy. See, whenever you are working towards your passion, you never ever get tired. Not only that, you always feel you are active. So these are the things we need to explain to the kids. We need to understand. These are all the cognitive theories. Okay, that's what Mr. Robert Ziegler said. Okay, not only that, we need to see the cognitive schemas. Okay, and the kids' capacities towards the subject, where they can continue, what kind of a training they need, what is their passion, what is their skill. Okay, guys, I have a question. One boy is there. His name is Ramu. Imagine. Okay. He have great passion towards the cricket. He wants to become a cricketer. Come what may. He's in 9th class. He's very weak. His legs, hands, very lean. Actually, from the childhood onwards, he can't eat more. Okay. He can eat very less, minimal food. He don't have any kind of muscle power, any strength. We already discussed about the physical body power, so no muscle power. But he have passion towards it to become a great cricketer. Right now, his age is 15 years. Yeah. As a parent, how do you deal? Or else, as a teacher, how do you deal with the person? What do you recommend? Anybody? Hello. Do you understand my question?
Yes, madam.
Yeah. Please go ahead.
First
Ma'am,
of
the
all,
parent might explain the child to, reconsider his decision, looking at all the facts like his medical history, uh, his strength, muscle power.
Okay. Yeah. Next.
Ma'am, is
Any
it like the
good.
child can be the child can be encouraged to pursue that part of the thing which he is interested in as a hobby, and the other things can also be he can be trained in the other things where he has the strengths in different areas.
Yeah, that one can be possible. Yes, that is the one first thing they can do. Second, anybody?
We can tell him to improve his muscle power.
Very good. We can tell him to improve the muscle power.
So
he
that he
needs
can succeed in
extra care.
his intention, what he wants to do.
Yeah, he needs to more extra care, and he needs to take care of his food, and yeah, definitely he has to improve his muscle power. So he needs some extra efforts to pursue his brain. So he needs extra training. Okay. First thing we need to explain to the kid. See, this is what your weakness. Suppose, okay, whenever he is ready to make his weakness as a strength, okay, then we don't have any issue. So what he has to do, whenever he decided he wants to be on the ground, he needs to eat food. Okay, he needs to attend the trainings. Okay, in every aspect of life, he needs to take care of everything. He needs to put a lot of efforts to pursue his dream. So he needs to learn, and he needs to understand his desire, and he needs to put all the efforts towards that. Okay, these things he has to develop. Now, how we can improve the memory? What are the things people will do? What is mnemonic devices? Anybody can say? See, school age children, they use different techniques to memorize more. Okay, the one first important thing is mnemonic devices. Anybody can explain what are the mnemonic devices? See, whenever they are learning, how they will learn? A for apple, B for ball, C for, they will see the diagram and they will see. See, suppose if you want to, you ask the kid to remember all the colors of rainbow. Okay, immediately people will say yellow, white, red, blue, black, everything they will say. Maya means here, they don't know how to remember the words. So here, what are the mnemonic techniques we'll do? With GR. Okay, how many colors will be there in rainbow?
7 colors.
7,
7
ma'am.
colors. So can anybody explain me what is this GR?
Violet, indigo, blue, yellow, orange, red.
Yeah. See, whenever children are learning, they use mnemonic techniques. Even in the first year or second year, you do have this kind of test. What are the mnemonics and mnemonic techniques? Okay. So here, in mnemonic techniques, people use rhymes. Okay. They will use the rhythm. Suppose if you can see the rhymes, okay, they will remember very easily. Even for the ABCD, A to Z also they have a rhyme. Suppose if they want to communicate anything, they will communicate with the rhyme. Okay, that is one of the memory strategy. Even nowadays, whenever people are using, they will say IDK. What is IDK? I don't know. Simple. Okay, instead of typing total the word, okay, they will say ASAP as soon as possible. Like this, whenever children are learning, they do use mnemonic techniques. Even for them, it's rehearsing also, it's very easy. A for apple, B for ball. Suppose if they are remembering the picture of a ball, okay. Suppose teacher said A, B, C, D, something. I don't know the rhymes and all, that factor, okay. So they use that kind of things to memorize the kids very easily. This is called mnemonic devices. Next, cooperative learning and didactic learning. What is this cooperative learning? Okay, anybody can explain? See, dialectic learning, everyone knows. Now, whatever we are doing, this is a dialectic. I'm telling you, people are listening. Okay, here teacher will educate. Actually, in the school education, yes, teacher responsibility is more. They will educate the kid, and at the same time, they'll give the big helping hand in the learning process. Okay, that is called didactic learning. And what is this cooperative learning?
Is the world of education Montessori, where like they learn through some activity.
Yeah. Here, what teacher will do? Cooperative learning. In cooperative learning, teacher will participate. At the same time, even the students also will participate. Okay, they will share. And the supervisors will be there. They will supervise the things, everything. But the planning and supporting everything will be there by the teacher. But here, most of the kids, they will participate more, more effectively. That is called cooperative learning. Actually, in India, no, our schools are not encouraging, because in a cooperative learning, at least we need to have for 5 kids, 1 teacher, 1 mentor they need to provide. So our schools are, even the primary schools, even the play schools also, they're very materialistic, so they don't provide. Suppose if you see in other countries, for 15, 20 kids, 10 kids also, they have 1 teacher for kindergarten. But in our session, no. In our education system, we don't have. Most of the play school education is like a cooperative learning. Suppose if the kid wants to play clay, suppose immediately they will play, instead of saying A for apple, with clay, they'll prepare apple and they'll put the same color. They will paint the same color. This is called cooperative learning. See, whenever the kid is preparing apple with the clay and he painted, he never ever forgets the A for apple word. Even the apple will be in red color or green color. Depends on the things. Okay, that is the importance of the cooperative learning. Didactic learning, yes, teacher will learn. Now you know that. That part I no need to explain. What is meta memory? See, school-age children also begin to evidence meta memory. That is an ability to comprehend the nature of memory and predict how well one will remember something. Okay, actually here, how much study time is needed for next week's maths test? This is called memory. Actually, we'll call it as a rote learning also. Okay, here what people will do? Say tomorrow you have a slip test. Okay, you have 2 days time. So prepare for the maths test. This is the syllabus. See how they will divide the syllabus. First monthly, weekly slip test, next monthly, next quarterly, next half yearly, next yearly. Am I right or wrong? So here they will divide the syllabus because they can remember up to this marks, this much syllabus. So here completely, what do you call? They will predict this much memory they can. So only these things they will follow. But nowadays kids, if you see, like 10 years back, kids, they don't have this kind of memory. Now these kids they have a lot of memory. They can remember the class lessons. At the same time, they can remember the music. They even remember the play area or anything. Their memory power is too good. Okay. Now we need to check how they are using the memory power. These things we need to consider. Now we will get into the memory system. Anybody can explain what is the memory system? Why do we need memory system? How we can, what is memory?
Ma'am, after receiving the information from the outer environment, it has to be processed and it will be stored in some parts of the brain, which we call
Yes.
it as memory. And whenever it is required, it will be retrieved.
Yes. See, this is ability to remember. Okay. Ability to recall. It depends on the person to person. Few people, they have very good ability to memorize many things. Okay. It involves concrete level. See, suppose you are watching a movie. One lady, she is like a fashion designer. She is watching nice movie. What she will do in the movie, most of the time, what she observes, most of the time.
Costumes.
Uh-huh.
Costume, jewelries.
Costumes, jewelry. Yes, why?
She'll get an idea to learn.
See, automatically, her eyes grabs the nice designer things. Suppose if she liked in one song the heroine dress, immediately she will remember. Why here? What happened? She is related to her passion, to her work profile. Suppose if the person is a music teacher, what he will remember? Most of the time he will get into the tunes. Okay. Depends on suppose if the person is a psychologist. Okay, we are psychology students. If you're watching a movie, what you will understand most of the time?
Emotions.
Behavior.
Behavior. Next. Yeah,
What's the
actually,
director's viewpoint?
editor. Yes, perfect. Yesterday I watched one movie. It's like a random movie, something Chinni. Kirti Suresh acted in that movie. She acted very cruel. Actually, most of the time we'll see like she's very like light area. So she have imagining like the revenge mode. It's a kind of. So I was super surprised the way she acted very well, no doubt at all. But how come she showing her character into the 360 degrees angles? Completely revenge mode. Only she knows to take the revenge. There is no, what you call, there is no empathy, nothing. Actually, always we'll see the girl as a very smiley face and a lovable words and all. So there is a difference. See here, what's happening? People change their actions towards their character. Okay, they will get into that character and they will imbibe the qualities. Here, whenever we are seeing, like we need to understand the person, what is his concrete level involving, why he's attending, what is making him to understand more. Okay, whenever concrete level is there, the representation, whatever the experience they have, depends on their concrete level, they will memorize the thing. That is the beauty of the memory. Okay, memory system. Suppose if the person is a painter, he always look into the nice views and these things. His focus is completely that part. That is called concrete level. Next, identity level. Anybody can explain what is identity level? Hello.
Ma'am, please repeat the question, ma'am.
What is identity level memory?
Having interest in many things.
Okay. See, now we discussed about the, suppose if you are a psychologist, okay, here what will happen? You always focus on the person's mindset, why he's behaving. See, I discussed about the Chinni movie. There I have focused, okay, revenge. Why revenge? What are the reasons? Okay, there I will focus. I don't even focus on why she acted or how come the producer. Okay, but that suppose if the person is an artist, he will think, oh my God. Okay, what are the things is? See here, identity level, according to your cognitive learning and development. Okay, here what happens? What is your sensory modalities is telling? What is your context? what is your ability to emerge more into that. Okay, depends on that identity level memory will be there.
Is it
okay?
we identifying ourselves with the memories we have, ma'am?
Yes, exactly. See, I'll tell you one thing. Suppose one person is very good in the numbers, okay? Irrespective of anything, whenever he is standing in the bus stop or wherever, he will observe the car numbers. He will immediately dig. He will do the total. Hey, this number is 7, this number is 9, 8. So that he have the photogenic memory of the cars. Suppose if he is standing on the bus stop, okay, he don't have any work, or else he is waiting for his bus. Even he will, some people, they will remember how many 9 cars are went. They can remember easily because it's their passion, it's their cognition. When the identity level. Suppose if any doctor is going across the road, okay? Suppose if he saw some ambulance or something like that, immediately by seeing the ambulance, he will tell the hospital name. Okay? Why means, see, that is he. He always have in his mind. So definitely, yes, he will focus on that. Okay? See, I will end up my session now. I'll catch you in it tomorrow. Okay, guys?
Okay, ma'am.
If you have any interest, you please join into the session. I already shared. It starts at 8 o'clock. You just get into the Zoom link. Actually, I registered for one session, Robin Sharma. So I'm just waiting. He is on screen now. Okay. I'll take some more time extra class tomorrow. We'll start the session with me tomorrow. Sure. Okay, guys?
Okay, ma'am.
Chalo then. Bye. Take care.
Double your income and your impact, triple your investment into core
Dear admins, may I request anyone to please forward the link whichever ma'am was talking about, because I missed out the link. Either can you please forward it here or in our WhatsApp group. Thank you.